fucking screaming. I love her. So, Kel asked, do you think there's a no contact order that they are already violating? I don't know. I don't know the laws in California.
So I looked it up.
Let's look it up.
I looked it up and it says if you're arrested for domestic violence in California, the judge will likely order that you stay away from the alleged victim during pendency of the case. Even if DV charges are never filed, alleged victims are still free to apply for a restraining order in civil or criminal court. So it looks like
You're
that
right, guys.
pretty much that maybe they would say, hey, y'all have a no contact order until the court date, is kind of what it seems like.
But do you think the state will pick it
So,
up?
is it mandated or it's a
Possible.
suggestion?
It doesn't say that it's mandated. So it's
Like,
just kind of
is it a requirement by the court or is it?
no.
It's not. Okay. So then no, they're not violating. If that's
Yeah.
true.
Now that they're trying to say he
See
fought
what this
MJ
guy's
over
talking
the
about.
driving cart.
He was scared. He scared me.
Truth be told, y'all saw him
Who the fuck is
riding
the
around
lawyer
throwing
investor? Who's this
water
guy?
balloons at people.
What's wrong with these people?
Lawyer
You know what is
investor
wrong
did a
with these
thing on
He's live right now
Santos.
talking about it.
Guzman's like,
Yeah.
Guzman's like,
He's supposedly a lawyer, and
he is
he talked
coming
about
from the
Santos's
Sure.
baby mama case or whatever.
He's like, Mom, I never want to be a gangster.
Bree made a
Mom,
post.
I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna
Y'all,
cut my
Bree
hair.
made a
I'm gonna
post.
start talking right.
What does it say?
I'm gonna start speaking correctly.
She said,
start speaking my words.
do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well,
Bree
that's
made a
just
post.
crazy.
She said, hey, everyone, Santos and I are going through a deeply personal and painful situation right now. We're safe, and that's all I can share for now. Please respect our privacy, and I kindly ask that no one judge or create their own narrative. We
Nope.
need space to heal and figure out our next steps.
No.
Ruby's supposed to be live tonight, too. Nope. Nope. No.
1 second. I have two things to say really quickly, and then
Let me plug my shit in.
I want to hear y'all's. Chamomile and Kaylin. This is not directed. Like, this isn't. You're gonna hear like my volume go up and like my vocal pattern get faster. I'm not mad, and it's just a response to what y'all said in the chat. That's great for Angie that she likes the lawyer investor. It's great for 2K that he talks to him. I don't like everybody that everybody likes.
And that's okay.
Just because like they do, and I'm only saying this because of the conversation we had on Kaylee's live earlier about me disagreeing with her speaking with Jordan, and not her speaking with them, but the way that the conversation went. I think it was important to have that conversation to show like just because we are friends and because we do align a lot with the same beliefs, we don't always agree. Does that make Kaylee a bad person? No. Does that make me a bad person? No. We just have a difference of opinion, and we're doing different things on our platforms. I personally am not having them up to have a sit down, Oprah moment. If I get to talk to them, I'm reading them for fucking dog shit. That's what I do, though. That's not what Kaylee does. Same thing with some of the people that 2K is friends with. I don't like a lot of the people that he's friends with. I think they're disgusting people. That's 2K. But that was just a response to y'all that wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't against y'all at all. That's it. The second thing is, fuck your privacy, Brie Olson. You didn't give a fuck about your child's privacy. You don't give a fuck about the privacy of what's going on between you and the father of your child. And you don't give a fuck about your own privacy. To be honest, I'm not respecting shit, bitch. Apologize for using the fucking N-word. How about that? Then we'll talk about privacy. Apologize for the shit that you did to Josh Block.
How about apologize
about
for
mocking domestic violence victims when they went to that fucking whatever it was, the
How
rally?
about releasing valid fucking medical records? How about violating HIPAA? How about that? Let's not forget about that. That is a fucking crime. She's not
but she's not a healthcare.
She didn't violate HIPAA, but she did.
It's a violation of your fucking friend. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy.
It's still a privacy violation.
That's what I said, Nikki. But she didn't care about privacy when she was shoving cameras in her fucking son's face.
Or about to give him a bath on camera.
Do you think that's why? Hold on, there's another question by Nikki. Do you think that's why she is missing 2 days with baby W, to give more time to heal? No, I think she's missing 2 days with W because she is a fucking piece of shit and doesn't really care to spend time with her child. She had no excuse to miss a day the very first time that she had visitation, um, and she still missed a day. So no, I don't think you being in a DV situation is an excuse not to be with your kids. Women across the world are getting um,
They have
assaulted
their
in
kids
their
with them.
homes with children every single day, and they still wake up every single day and be mothers.
Holding their babies, they get assaulted.
The day that my mother decided that she was leaving my dad, I was laying in her lap as he literally almost beat her to death. So you can miss me
Yep.
with that bullshit. It's just another fucking excuse for her. She's a low down piece of shit and doesn't want to be with her child. She would rather be on vacation with some 20-year-old getting her ass beat, apparently.
She's more worried about all of this than she is that, because I already proved her wrong. I got on the site, I did it on TikTok for everybody, showed you how they book it, showed you how far in advance you can. You can literally
Fucking
book for
disgusting.
weeks out in advance on the same dates for the months, every month, like reoccurring. She just didn't get on and do it. Period. There isn't an
Betty
excuse.
B, we got mad because at no point do DeKaylee and I, just because we believe that violence is not the answer, does not mean that somebody doesn't believe otherwise. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I don't think men or women should put their hands on each other at all.
My thing is, I am a domestic violence, or I
Right.
was a domestic violence victim, and I lived through people saying that I probably deserved it. And so, yeah, and I was a 16-year-old girl at the time, so I don't think I fucking deserved it. So
So
I am not gonna do that to
I
anyone.
think Betty's like, because her and I actually spoke after your live earlier because she wanted to clarify what she was saying, and Betty is a supporter of mine, and that's why I ran to her defense in your live earlier,
Mhm.
just because I didn't know exactly what she was meaning because the chat was going so fast. But is that kind of what I was just saying about, like, we believe that Bree did some, like, put her
Yeah, if she
hands
put
on
her
him
hands,
first.
if she, and I'll say that, if she put her hands on him first, absolutely, you have the right to defend yourself. I will never not say that. I would never tell my sons that. I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell my son that if a girl hits him that he can't defend himself. That's bullshit. That's not okay. Your daughters need to. Nobody should be putting hands on anyone.
Yeah, and
Period.
if you meet my son at prom night with a